attention like ladies and gents when I mention my name at the door. And I hope you'll pardon me, see by my card I am finding a world we may explore. You're in the dream I have drawn. You're like the wings for my song. I get a lift with your gift to know right from the wrong. Really strong. Our imagination will find this occasion to go where we know we belong.
Although it was too early for Harold to go to bed, he had been sent to his bedroom for refusing to eat something his parents called squash. The more Harold thought, the angrier he became. He didn't like being sent to his room, and he didn't like being told to eat something he just knew would taste absolutely awful. Wanting to be left alone, Harold set off in search of solitude. Looking around, Harold realized he had gotten exactly what he'd asked for. He was alone, with no one to tell him what to do or what to eat. Harold's lasso reminded him that folks in the Old West were famous for being independent. So Harold decided to become a cowboy. And the best part was, he already had the hat. Harold knew that there was one thing even the most solitary cowboys had to own. Now Harold was officially a lonesome cowboy. Harold was afraid he was in real trouble. Discovering that the tree was a peach tree, Harold decided that both he and the horse were ready for a snack. What Harold didn't realize was that he and the horse weren't the only ones fond of fresh peaches. But luckily, Harold was quick on the draw.
What a lonesome trail. Mr. Whippoorwill, won't you stop to talk it over your radio? What a barbed white tail. Nothing here should change. Perfecto. Out here on the range. Correcto. When it's what good nature did intend. we stop to dine. Even beans taste fine with the quail. So you just find a stream, a guitar and a dream, instead of riding out of town on a trail. Or you'll miss the end of the trail.
Harold remembered that his horse wasn't a camel. And he had once heard that in the Old West, wherever there was water, people built new towns. Harold wondered if the town had been abandoned, until Miss Rosie appeared, telling Harold the bank had been robbed. In the confusion, Miss Rosie had lost track of her daddy, Mayor Cobb. So, Harold drew the mayor's office. Wanting to reward Harold for reuniting him with his daughter, Mayor Cobb made Harold the town's new sheriff. Harold wasn't sure he wanted the responsibility, but the mayor begged and pleaded. The mayor told Harold his first official duty was to capture the mean bank robber. Since Harold had come to the Old West to be alone, he considered running away and forgetting the whole thing. But Harold knew that solitary cowboys were supposed to be brave. Knowing that bad guy hunting could be difficult work, Harold wanted to make sure his horse was absolutely ready. Something didn't seem quite right. So, Harold called on a professional. After searching high and low, Harold was hot and tired. Harold had been told that some cacti had water inside of them, but he had no idea how to get the water out. Feeling the night chill, Harold needed a way to keep warm. The very best part of being alone was that there was no one around to make Harold eat squash. Although he was very tired, Harold knew no real cowboy would ever end his day without a lonesome cowboy song.
Now we chow down when we want to. Well, don't let that hunger haunt you. Yodel-o-dee-o on a lonesome trail. Just up and find you a stream. Find a trout about to shout, I am a dream. For a fine cuisine, let's wait for your guitar. Make like you're a star. Take what's on the hook, Shorty's the cook. Come and get it. When I say partner draw, tender mercy's the law. Though it's close, no cigar, there you are. Take it on home, boys. On a lonesome trail. On a lonesome trail. We're gonna set a while right here where the water's clear. Justice of some peace starts to descend. And my mama and pa said a rusty old saw still cuts the wood. No one's round in this one cow town, but you'll find it and sure cannot fail at the end of the trail.
Wanting to make sure he woke up on time to resume his search, Harold drew a cowboy alarm clock. All of a sudden, Harold wasn't so happy to be a lonesome cowboy. It was scary, being all by himself at night. Doing some serious thinking about how to find the bank robber, Harold remembered that in the cowboy shows he'd seen on TV, bad guys always had hideouts.